How you doing, folks? Papa Joe here. Oh, been a day. Humid, oh man, Houston area. All that rain that we've got over the last year. Feels like a year. Man, it was humid down there. Had old boy do a post on one of my videos. Mr. Briggs 51 did a comment. I'm going to just read you his comment. Actually, it sounds pretty good. It says, great advice on the social media bullwash. I like it that you don't cuss, brother. Thank you. Now here's a little info for your viewers. No need to go to a company for your CDL schooling. Go to your local unemployment office or career center as it's called nowadays. And your state has money set aside for your education. And yes, this means truck driving school as well. This is a free grant with no obligation, no contract, no payback. When I say free, I mean free. Go see for yourself. They will not pay for your food or motel room. That'd come out of your pocket. Let me say this. This is a one-time deal. So if trucking is what you want to do, then it's there for you folks. Now let's just say if you want to go to bartending school, use the grant for that. Not that I would recommend the barroom thing. This is how I got into trucking back in the late 1990s. So he's been out here a little bit. The best thing I can remember, I had to pay for my CDL license at the State Patrol office. $75. But the school itself was free because of the grant. Remember this, folks. You can only use this school grant once in a lifetime. So whatever the career you choose, make sure it's what you really want to do. Go see for yourselves. It's only a phone call away. Alabama still has it. And I'm sure your state does too, because the program is federal. Federal funded. Thanks, Papa Joe. Be safe, driver. Well, and I'm always as safe as they allow me to be. Same back at you. Be safe. Watch the bulls. Thanks for posting this, brother. What did he say his handle was? Mr. Briggs 51. Thank you, Mr. Briggs 51. I like your little silhouette there, little cowboy toting his saddle. Done lost his horse. Folks, what the man's saying makes sense to me. I do know of these kind of programs. I have not participated in one. I chose to go the other way. What I would be curious about is how long of a program it is. And I know some people that had got into something like this before, and it was actually at some kind of a job fair. And when they went there for it, I mean, they had the food stamp people, the WIC people, the school people, the unemployment people, you name it. They had people there from every branch, every office that they could. And you just went down the assembly line. And each one of them seen what they could do to help you out to go to that schooling. So it's pretty good advice. If you're even thinking about it, you need to consider it. You need to do your homework on it for yourself. Don't take his word or my word for nothing. You need to make some phone calls. If the school happens to be close by, well, then there ain't no motel room. And if they're going to set you up with food stamps and everything else, if you're not already on them, it sounds like they'll set you up on them from what I've heard. past, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I hate doing that while I'm talking. It might be doable. And you can get your training and not have to sign a contract. That's pretty good information. That's what I like about this YouTube thing. I appreciate y'all coming and giving some real feedback. I have been super lucky that I haven't got any bad mouthers on here. I only had one in the very beginning, but she calmed down. But this is the kind of information that if y'all will feed it to me, I'll feed it to the masses. I'll go ahead and, like I just did that man, I'll read your video and give you my thoughts on it. In this case, I don't think the man's blowing smoke. I think he is talking sincere and from a bit of knowledge. Now, I'll grant you, some of his knowledge is like mine. It's a few years old. Stuff has changed. But one thing that don't change a whole lot is the federal program that's wanting to give away money. And that being because if there's a federal program and they can't use up all the money this year, they will do their best to so that they can ask for more for next year. If they let this kind of stuff fall by the wayside, then their department gets cut. When their department gets cut, guess what? People lose jobs. So it's self-serving for them to keep this kind of stuff going. I told people all along when they was hollering Obama was going to create jobs. Only jobs Obama can't create is government jobs. That's not generating money. That's bleeding money off of you and I to put into programs like this one. So, yeah, make some phone calls, people. Make some phone calls. Don't know if it's a 6-week school or 6-month school. I don't know. And I'm sure different places are different ways. I would start by, I'm like that hand. I call it unemployment office. I don't know about all this career office nonsense. I'd call the unemployment office and say, yo, dude, I heard about, do we have that
right here? US 69. And then
I ain't going to do it.
100 feet.
GPS thinks I need to leave. I'm done for tonight. I'm done for tonight. Told him. And I'll tell you, God loves you and so do I. Keep your chin up. Be safe out here. If you're thinking about trucking, check out this man's information. Sound like he gave us a good dose of information there. Y'all have a blessed evening now. Good night.